Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to Jasmine Munaka for being the first in the notification family. Wekwedu tadadana, yeah. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did my Mali twist. At the moment, I have my normal twist in, my actual hair twisted in. So I'm not going to take that out. I'm just going to twist over the top of my hair. The hair that I'm going to be using is Supreme Royal Silk Afro Twist Braid. So this hair is designed for twisting. It's pretty much Mali hair. We don't really have like Mali hair here in Australia, so this is sort of the closest that you'll get. And I got it in color number 1B. Color 1B matches my natural hair exactly. I will also be using the olive oil edge control. As you can see, the price is there. It's just new. And that's what I'll be using to slick down my edges to make sure that everything is looking crisp and nice. So the first thing that I'm actually going to do is count my 2 strands twist of my hair to make sure that I have enough hair and I've sectioned enough hair to braid my hair. You don't want a situation where you end up with not enough hair. So after counting, I figured out that I have 35 2-strand twists. So when I separate all the pieces, I know exactly how much I need to fill my head up. You can use the edge control on your edges or on your entire head to hold your hair. I just used it at the front of my head. I don't really care too much about the back. You can spritz your hair with water first and then comb out your hair if you don't really want the crinkly cut and if you want them to be a bit neater, but I wanted it a bit messy looking, so I kept it as is. And then also when braiding your hair, you can use a leave-in conditioner. The leave-in conditioner that I'll be using is by Cantu. And I just make sure that before I braid each section, I really coat the hair in leave-in conditioner since it'll be covered for a while, just to make sure that the hair gets enough moisture before I begin braiding. So when I'm braiding my hair, I really like to make sure that I take out all my baby hairs. Usually when I get my hair braided, or when I used to get my hair braided in the past, my baby hairs at the back of my head used to get braided, and it would be the most painful experience of my life. I usually would have to undo the back braids to remove my baby hair. So now I just automatically leave them out and don't braid them in because they're very fine and the skin that they're attached to is very delicate and they break very easily. So it's just a hot mess. So it's better where you know that you're going to have a lot of tension, or you know you have baby hairs, just leave the hairs out. So what I'm doing while I'm braiding my hair is that I'm starting off with just a normal braid using the 3, and then I braid at least once, twice, 3 times or 4 times. Then I separate the hair into equal parts, so 3, 3. That's when I begin my twisting process. I can get more in-depth in this if you guys would like me to do another ribbon tutorial. We can whip the ribbons out and we can do this, guys. So just let me know in the comments section below. So essentially, again, I just braid the hair about 3 times or 3 to 4 times, and then I separate the hair into equal parts. So 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, and then I make sure that I really hide my natural hair and cover my natural hair, and then I begin the twisting process. And this is pretty much what it ends up looking like once you begin twisting. Twisting looks really easy, but it's actually quite difficult because you have to have the correct technique. If you don't have the correct technique, the twists will just unravel themselves and they won't have this, infamous twist look. So it's really important that you do the correct technique so your twists end up looking really nice. Now with the twisting process, you have to sort of flick your wrist a little bit, so you need to twist the section of the hair first before you wrap it around the other section of the hair. So it's like a twist and then flip, twist and flip, twist and flip. So as you can see here, this is where I planted it, and then you can see just a small bit of a braid. Then you can see it change and go into the twist. This will make sure that it lasts for a really long time. There are different methods of planting a twist, or Mali braids, or Senegalese twist, any type of twist depending on what type of twist it is. There are different ways that you can plant it, but I prefer this method because this is the method that I do know. Doing this actually didn't take me too long, surprisingly. It only took me a while because I was filming, but otherwise, if you know how to twist your hair, you can literally get this done in like 2 hours or even less. So once I get to the front of my hair, or the top crown of my hair, that's when I'm going to begin using the olive oil edge control, just to make sure that it's really, really neat and everything is held together and looking really nice and crisp. So I use the same technique, just making sure that I really cover the hair, my natural hair, before I begin twisting it, because once you twist your hair and your hair isn't really covered very well, you can see it. You can see the braid popping out, and then things start to look a bit messy. So I'm sure you guys can see it here with my twist that I'm trying to do here. Really important to make sure that your actual hair twists are even in thickness. This will make it easier to hide your hair in the Mali hair. I was having a bit of a problem because some of my twists were bigger than others because I was lazy when I did my twists. So I didn't really want to redo the parting, so I just, left it as is. But that's one recommendation that I would give you guys. Once you get to your hairline, it's really, really important that you do not put too much tension on your hair, especially your hairline. So you do need to get a clip, a bobby pin, someone to hold it, whatever it is you can do to make sure that the tension isn't directed onto your hair. Because once you begin twisting, sometimes your braid likes to twist as you're twisting. So you need to make sure that there's no tension on your hair. I had 4 packets of hair that I could use, and I separated each of the strands of hair into 3 to get the desired thickness, and out of each pack I could get 10 parts. So I had more than enough. And again, once I get to my hairline, I like to make sure that I remove those baby hairs so that they don't get caught up in there and pulled and tugged and broken. You can really take your time with doing these twists. It's not as demanding as doing braids. For some reason, after I do braids, my arms get really sore and my fingers get really sore. But after I did this set, I could do another whole head, to be honest. So after I finished, just gotta make sure those baby hairs are looking real good before we do the final reveal. And this is what the hair looks like, and this is 3.5 packets of Mali hair, or kinky twist hair. If you don't like it to be this bulky, I would recommend that you do 2 parts of hair instead of 3 parts in your sections. But otherwise, if you do like it like this is what it's gonna look like. The great thing about Mali hair is that it looks exactly like your hair. So once your hair starts growing out, it looks really, really cool. So yeah, I hope you guys have liked this video. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts and like the video if you like the video. I will see you guys next week. I love you guys so much. Mwah.